Sanchez now, Manchester City have an opportunity to sign Sanchez in January. He won't go to City, but he could choose to join City at the end of the season. The same situation is surrounding Messi, because Messi hasn't signed they agreed, but he hasn't signed that new deal with Barcelona. If Barcelona fail to land Philippe Coutinho tonight, because the transfer window is ending at around 12 a.m., that means Messi could look at Barca and say there are no ambitions here. Because when Neymar left Barcelona, he said the directors at that football club that don't understand football. There's a problem with the leadership of Barcelona. Yeah. So you can tell me that Messi look at Barca and say, Apa hivi naweza shinda nini? And you know how those rich Arabs can behave. Messi, where else is I need you? January sign na City. So we could see Messi and Alexis Sanchez at City next season. If Messi refuses to sign the current deal. That's where the problem comes in for Barcelona. They signed Ousmane Dembélé. They decided to let Neymar leave. Neymar was young. Neymar was the most valuable player. They could have tied down Neymar and let Messi go, because Messi is 30 years plus. So the problem with Barca is the same problem with Arsenal. Real Madrid spent £668 million to make a team that will win them La Decima. That is the 10th Champions League title that was won by Carlo Ancelotti against Atletico Madrid in the finals, 4-1. Barcelona could spend £1 billion plus if they want to come up with a team that can compete with the likes of Real Madrid and PSG. Because during those days, the most expensive player of Real Madrid, the likes of Kaká, Karim Benzema, Luka Modric, Cristiano Ronaldo, they spent 668. Now you can imagine if you want to get a Ronaldo now, the amount of money, if the likes of Ousmane Dembélé are being bought for 96 million pounds. So Arsenal and Barcelona have a big problem to come up with a team that, first for Arsenal, the team that can compete, qualify back to the Champions League, because top players want to play Champions League football. It's not going to be happening with Arsenal this time around. Lamar being one of them, and many to come, because look at the teams that are competing with Arsenal in the Premier League. They have invested heavily. If you look at Chelsea, they've done their business. They let Danny Drinkwater, £35 million. The likes of Manchester United did a bit very early, so just laughing at other teams that are struggling at the moment. Man City did their business very early, so Sanchez was just surplus to them. They can do without Sanchez until next season. If you look at Liverpool, they've kept Coutinho if he doesn't go to Barcelona today, because the only thing that can happen, if Liverpool decide to say Coutinho to Barca, Liverpool cannot buy a player at the moment, and I don't think if they're willing to do that. So maybe they'll agree end of next season. To me, according to my judgment, the team that did their business well first is Real Madrid, because they've kept their best player and managed to convince Cristiano Ronaldo to stay with the club despite all the tax issues that are going on. They've kept the best players and tied them to long-term deals at the club. Second is Manchester United. Early pre-season, they've already done their transfer deals. So that's why they're very much at peace. And Mourinho has what it takes to win the league next season. People laugh at PSG. This season. PSG, people laugh at them being big spenders. But those guys have a team that can match Real Madrid. That is the only team I can see that give Real Madrid a run for their money. Kylian Mbappe, yesterday, was signed for PSG. If you look at Bayern Munich, they did their business early, but the preseason wasn't good. But still, basically they did their business. They kept the best player that they wanted to keep, and of course, let those who were not interested to leave the club. People laugh at Chelsea, but if you look at the depth in that team, the only problem Chelsea has is Alvaro Morata is not proven. But what he's done the previous games at Chelsea shows that at least he has what it takes to fill in those boots.
He's just going to kick in.
If Diego Costa doesn't leave Chelsea, then no one should rule out Chelsea in this league.
Absolutely.
For Liverpool, not signing a defender will cost them, because their defense leaks a lot of goals. So you can be sure the only way they can push other teams in the league is if they score more goals and concede less, which they can't because of their defense. So far, that's my breakdown for the transfer window. But tonight could be another stressful night.
And for Arsenal, ni maombi too.
Because there's no money. I understand Stan Kroenke is stingy. and not playing the Champions League, pesa zinashuka. So imagine with no money losing your 2 best players for free next season, and average players being signed like world-class players. You can imagine what is going to happen with Arsenal next season.
Didn't that Nigerian want to buy that team, John? Wasn't that those
Your
rumors?
friend?
Yes, Aliko Dangote.
Said if buys Arsenal, the first thing he'll do, sack Wenger.
You see, a smart businessman. John, wishing you a great weekend.
Okay.
Thanks so much. All the very best. John Kianda knows his stuff.
The Hot Breakfast with Jeff and Jalango.